Welcome back, everyone. We are live. It is Sunday evening. Great to see you folks once again. We will let the YouTube algorithm do its thing, kick in a little bit, but we do have major developing news. We haven't talked about this topic on this channel just yet, but I think now is the time because there is swift action being taken here. Lots of goings on in the news, circulating headlines, and we have to talk about the elephant in the room. So let's let the algorithm kick in a little bit. If you are first joining us, if you are first watching us for the first time, of course, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and have notifications turned on. We'll actually be doing our next cash giveaway when we do hit 20,000 subscribers. And if this video gets 500 likes, then we will actually give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. So get this stream up to 500 likes, and we'll give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers. So we do see some people hopping on here. If you are first tuning in, let us know where you are tuning in from. I will say something in the chat here. Hello, Terry, coming to us from Tennessee. Great to see you. It is Sunday evening. Again, if you are first joining us, if this video gets to 500 likes, we will give away $100 to a few of you lucky subscribers, and we'll also be doing our next cash giveaway when we do hit 20,000 subscribers. So make sure that you smash the like button and make sure you are subscribed as well with notifications turned on. So let's do a quick sound check here just to make sure everything's running smooth on my end. We do sound good. Alrighty, let's get it started. So in this live stream tonight, we are going to be talking about the elephant in the room, and that is Russia and Ukraine. Tons of developments happening. The entire world is really on edge right now. No one is exactly certain. Hello, Michael. Where you coming from? Let us know. The world is on edge right now on the edge of their seats. No one really knows exactly what's going to happen. We'll certainly make our predictions, but what we're going to be doing is talking about how this, and hello, Jay, good to have you on. We're going to be talking about how this potential invasion could affect you and your money. We're going to be talking about the markets. We're going to be talking about oil, stocks. Hello, Angie, coming to us from Dalton, Georgia. Hello, Robert, coming to us from Pennsylvania. Michael from Illinois. Great to see you folks. And Jay coming to us from Lafayette, Louisiana. Great to have you, and thank you so much for taking the time out of your evening to join this live stream. So let's get started. We have a lot to cover here. So hello, Peanut71, Jimmy from South Carolina. So what is going on? Well, the United States now has intelligence that, in fact, Russian commanders have received orders to proceed with an invasion of Ukraine. Now, Putin could change his mind, right? These are tentative orders. It's not absolutely certain, but from what we understand, it is looking more and more likely that Putin will move forward with the invasion. So, commanders are on the ground making specific plans for how they would maneuver in their sectors of the battlefield, according to U.S. officials. And again, the orders do not mean that invasion is certainty. Putin could still change the orders if he changes his mind. This is coming on the heels after weeks of warning that an invasion of Ukraine was imminent. President Biden had told reporters previously, just on Friday, that he was convinced, his words, that Putin had made the decision to invade Ukraine, and the U.S. believed Russian forces intended to attack in the, quote, coming days. Alrighty, great to have you. Mr. Biden has agreed, quote, in principle, to meet with Putin in the near future, provided an invasion has not begun. The White House had just announced tonight. The exact timing and location of such a talk has not yet been determined, but if it does happen, it would occur sometime after a meeting scheduled for this week between the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Blinken had told Face the Nation, CNN, that the U.S., or CBS rather, that the U.S. still believes Russia is, quote, moving forward with plans to invade, despite denials from Moscow that Russia is preparing to launch an attack. Blinken had said, quote, everything we're seeing tells us that the decision we believe President Putin has made to invade is moving forward. We've seen that with provocations created by the Russians or separatist forces over the weekend, false flag operations. Now the news just this morning that the exercises Russia was engaged in Belarus with 30,000 Russian forces that was supposed to end this weekend will now continue because of tensions in eastern Ukraine, tensions created by Russia and the separatist forces it backs there, end quote. So we understand that this could be imminent. And we can certainly make our predictions. Not everyone is exactly sure what will perfectly happen, right? We can only know so much. There's only so much intelligence that the United States and its allies are receiving. But let's talk about how this invasion would ultimately affect you and your money, and how it could affect the global markets, the U.S. markets, oil, gas, right, stocks. What could potentially go down? Well, history tends to repeat itself, and it can also be indicative of what could occur with this invasion. So we'll be looking at history and what the experts are saying. So, if Russia invades Ukraine, global stock markets could be in for a rough ride, much worse than most other geopolitical events of the past several decades. A Russian invasion of Ukraine could further disrupt supplies of crude, potentially leading prices that are already their highest in 7 years, approaching $100 a barrel, to even loftier levels. This is exactly what the American people needed, on top of the exorbitant gas prices and record breaking inflation. I think the American people just don't want this to happen. And even if it doesn't directly affect the markets, rather the emotion and the volatility could affect your wallet. You have to realize that it's not just what is the direct impact, but also what the headlines do